Hey everyone, so I wanted to address this comment. So first and foremost, thank you for being a supporter of the work. Jumping down to the bottom, I can always accept a criticism, ideas, opinions, or judgments because I'm a whole individual. And because I'm a whole individual, that's why I leave my comment section open. I enjoy discussions, and it doesn't mean that it will start a conflict. In fact, the fact that you brought that up, that thinking that it would start a conflict, indicates that you're already feeling conflicted. You may feel some conflict or some conflict towards me because you don't agree with what I had to say. So ultimately, the test will be, will you continue to support the work of someone who's giving you lots of knowledge and information, even though you don't agree with some points? Skipping to the actual content of the comment. Nowhere in the original video did I blame the victim for not moving on. This is the problem with hearing through one's filters of perceptions and judgments, which is called hearing, rather than listening. It's a common issue with dealing with the internet or communication between people. It's very normal. Instead, what I am saying is that clinging to the identity of being someone who is traumatized can become a hindrance in the process of healing the very same trauma. For in fact, when someone's truly been healed from a trauma, it's no longer defined as a trauma. Instead, it's defined as another event that happened in one's life. That person no longer experiences the same experience as traumatic. That's the difference between true healing and just talking about things. And as far as the last part of me not being a trauma therapist, I may not be a trauma therapist. However, I have over 6 dozen trauma therapists who are my clients, who I have healed within a few months of the very same traumas that they cannot heal themselves from, nor their own patients. Over 2 dozen therapists consult with me in helping deal with their difficult patients who have been traumatized. Plus, I have many testimonials of people saying the very same thing, that they've healed and overcome traumas that they worked in a few months, that they worked with therapists for 5, 10, even 15 years to resolve and were unable to resolve. You see, the roots of modern psychotherapy lie in mystical and spiritual practices and wisdom and knowledge. Because mystical traditions and mystical practices were the first sciences to investigate human consciousness and develop around them.